Hello gamers, so I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a rambly video, but I want to talk about my future prospects and investments I want to make into this game, and also some future speculation as well. I feel like there's, maybe it's just me, but there's sort of this looming doom feeling over a lot of people's heads right now about this game because of the power creep and the shill, and like the recent direction of the game has been a lot more shill heavy, where the rate up characters are heavily favored, and on top of that, the latest meta team is just so significantly far ahead of the previous team. I think a lot of people are scared for the direction this game is going, which is completely valid. Let's start with this rimegrass whole deal, this cryo-dendro reaction that is apparently been leaked. It's been in Meliastra, I believe, and so we don't really know what this reaction is gonna do yet, but I think it would be interesting to speculate a little bit about it. So obviously the most recent characters to sort of think about are Skirk and Escoffier. The problem with Escoffier is that she is stuck in freeze teams. The second you throw a character of any other element, she loses so much value. She's still a great character, but I really don't know if Escoffier will hold up, purely due to the fact that her team is so strict. And Skirk is kind of the same way. It's just really hard to think about how these teams will function. It's almost certain that, some characters will be getting new lines written in their kits. Like I could definitely see someone like Lauma, or maybe some of the 4-stars, like even a character like Yao Yao could probably get some new lines in her constellations or in her, passive, something like that. Baiju as well. I think Baiju has been, he's gotten some Lunar Bloom stuff added already, so it's possible he could get some, rimegrass, whatever they're gonna call this, reaction. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, I'm just very curious. I want to discuss it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And the other one is Stellar Conduct. And Stellar Conduct is supposedly going to be some Sandrone thing. I don't know what this means for current Electro characters and also current, like, Lunar Electro characters. Like, Enefa is Enefa even going to change at all? Is she going to become relevant again? Or are they going to add new lines to Enefa? Or are they just going to be like, no, Enefa is stuck in Lunar Charge only, and Stellar Conduct is like a brand new thing? How is Varessa going to be affected by Stellar Conduct? Like, is it gonna just be a kind of boring reaction where it just does damage? Or is it going to be something new, or maybe something similar to like Chevreuse, where Stellar Conduct reduces like resistances of, not only physical, but maybe also electro and cryo or something like that? And I don't know, it's all speculation again. Let me know what you guys think. Like, could it be the savior for some of the old electro carries like Raiden and Yai? Who knows? Or is it just going to be a completely new reaction that only that character can access, similar to, the Lunar characters? And can other older units benefit off of this reaction? Are they just going to be wheelchaired by it because it does a lot of damage? Also, when are they buffing Child, bro? This guy has been completely useless. Have you ever read his constellations? Literally, aside from C3 and C5, which just increase his talent levels, none of his constellations increase his damage. Like, none of them. It's actually ridiculous. Anyways, buff my man. I also wanted to talk about my account specifically and what I'm looking to do in the future, because people come into my live streams and they ask questions like, who am I going to pull for next? Or like, what am I working towards? And so I'll give an update. So I made that Imaginarium theater video not too long ago, and I was talking about how it's going to take a long time to level all the characters I need. I've been working on it. Since that video, I have tackled 3 characters that were all very close to being leveled up already. So I got Aino to level 70, I got Auroron to level 70, and I got Layla to level 70. Auroron was already at 50, and Aino and Layla were at 60. And my stash of books is already taking a big hit. This was like at 1,000 before, and now, I'm at 600. But, if I'm trying to do this, trying to beat Imaginarium Theater, at least beat like the hardest mode, something I gotta do, right? Yeah, we're getting there. There's also stuff like Stygian, right? Like I just spent the last week only spending resin on Stygian because it's very efficient and I would be dumb to skip out on it. So there were a lot of things like that I didn't account for in my previous estimation that are probably going to push it back an even longer time before I can finally fully complete Imaginarium Theater and get my first like Lunar Arcana card. Now, as for people I want to pull in the future, I was considering Durin for my Veressa team because here's the thing about my Veressa. I literally have a top 0.2% Veressa, but just no team to show for it. Yes, I have C6 Chavrus and I have C3 Yansan, but my best last thought options are either Pyro Traveler or Xiangling. And Xiangling feels really bad to play because her cooldowns just don't fit very well. So when I play Xiangling, I have to just do like normal charge plunge attacks like 4 times in order for it to feel like a normal rotation, and it just feels really bad to play. And the DPS isn't that good either. I was thinking about getting Durin for that reason. Because of this, I was also just thinking about getting Mawika. Like, I could just get Mawika for my Veressa team, and I know it's not the best team of all time. It's not going to be better than my Never team. It's not going to be better than my Zbai team, but I like playing Veressa. I have a very strong Veressa, and I would like to use her and play her more, but sometimes I just can't because her team just isn't strong enough. Another consideration for my account was Sitlali. It's because I have a very good Arlecchino. I think my Arlecchino is also like top 0.2% or something. Right now her best team is Overload, I think. I think I could get it to perform a lot better if I had Sitlali, because then I could have access to her best team archetype, which is Melt. And she is C1R1, so it wouldn't be a bad team at all. Like even without Melt, my Overload team almost reaches 150k DPS, which is awesome. So I can only imagine it gets even better with Melt. In terms of like future characters that, you know, aren't out yet, I'm probably not getting Nicole. I'm probably not getting Lohen, even though he's leaked to be standard. Varka was also leaked to be standard, and that didn't end up being true, so I really don't know what to believe. I think I would be likely to pull Sandrone, just so that I could have her on a team with Columbina, even if it isn't synergistic. It's just something that needs to happen, right? Another reason why I want Sitlali is because of Gaming. I have his C6, but I haven't really been able to use it, and Gaming is really fun to play, so that is something I want to do in the future as well. You know, being a free-to-play, I can't just have every character I want. I have to, you know, pick and choose who I want. I think right now I'm having the most fun playing Veressa. I think the immediate best character I can add to that team would be Mawika. So that's probably my next goal, is to get Mawika in terms of like short term. But I think eventually I would want like a Sitlali on my account. Maybe, you know, maybe in Snezhnaya they'll release some other character similar to Sitlali that performs as a side grade to her, and that would be really awesome. And that way I could also get, you know, a new character that released in the new region, which, you know, new characters are always a little bit more exciting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. What are your future prospects for your account? How do you feel about this, you know, leaked rimegrass mechanic, stellar conduct? Are you interested in getting Sandrone? Are you interested in getting Nicole or Lohen? Do you think Lohen's going to be standard? Do you think he's too good for standard? Do you think it's going to be like Varka again, where he was leaked to be standard, but turns out he's not? And let me know how you feel about power creep in general, because I think now more than ever is the best time to be a sort of for fun player and not really care that much about the meta, just because it's starting to get so out of hand and getting really hard to keep up that I feel like, you know, the polls should be a lot more focused on just what's fun, you know? But anyways, thanks for keeping me company. That's all I have to say. I will see you guys around. Bye bye.